I came from a past where I dealt with shame and guilt over abortions that I had. When I was in my early 20s, I had an abortion. And to me, I had to keep that hidden from everyone. And I didn't realize that what it was going to do to me and the shackles I would be in and the chains that I would carry from hiding that. I did not know Jesus. I knew him, I knew of him, but I was not living for him. It wasn't too long after that I just started feeling like I'm the dirtiest sinner there could ever be. I can't do anything worse than that, so why does it matter what I do? And I had a second abortion. I didn't realize that in doing that I put up these walls to people. I had trouble with relationships. I felt very closed in. I was constantly having tormenting thoughts of guilt and shame every time I would hear the word abortion or see something on TV about it. I would just cringe inside and go to pieces. That something in the back of my mind was still saying, you're guilty. What if everybody knew this about you? I was at a Logos meeting, and Candy Piper was preaching about take off the grave clothes. And she said, anybody who has those grave clothes, come up here and get them off. So I thought, well, yes, that would be great if she laid hands on me. I went up front, she came down the line, and she stopped at me and said, I want to know what your grave clothes are that you're getting rid of. And I was just instantly petrified because I knew there were kids sitting in the audience that I had in class, and I said it, but I felt so ashamed. And after church, they came up and hugged me, and it wasn't like I thought. It was a lie from the enemy. They were loving, accepting, and it was like we were even closer. I knew that I was healed, but I did not know that there was so much unforgiveness. I remember telling her too, I could not forgive myself. And she said, Cindy, you do not have to forgive yourself. You have to accept from God. Jesus took this on the cross. You don't have to make up for what he's already done, and to constantly say that you have to forgive yourself is like saying that, Jesus, get back up there, you didn't do a good enough job. And I felt horrible after I thought about that, because I know what he's done for me. I realized that that was the source of my fear, my anxiety, panic, things I've dealt with for years. Satan kept me bound by me hiding this terrible, terrible secret. At Logos, Andrea comes up to me and she says, Cindy, I'd like to do your testimony. And I said, okay. I thought she meant speak at church, which I'd already done. And she said, no, I want to put it on Facebook. And I knew at that moment who was asking me to do that. My flesh said no, but my spirit said yes. And there is such a cleansing and a release. And when everything about you is out in the open, Satan can't attack you. I know that I'm free. I know my children are in heaven. There's nothing to hide. I just want to reach out to people and say, don't live like I have. Don't live in shame. Don't live in guilt. Open your heart, because it doesn't matter what anybody thinks but Jesus. And he's right there. There's no coincidence with God. He's put you here with this very purpose of letting you be free like he has me. It does not matter what you've done, how many times you've done it. There's no degree of sin at the foot of the cross. And I want you to be free. And there is no other way to seek this freedom other than through Jesus Christ. He is our only hope. Once he is in here and he fills all the voids, all the rest goes. So please, if you're dealing with this, take time to stop and give your heart to him. And know that he's the only one that sets us free.